Hello enemies and book lovers, my name is Ash and welcome back to my channel. It is May. It is, well, it's about to be May, but you know what I mean. It's almost halfway through the year. Insane, I know. This is a busy month for me. I won't be able to get much reading done, but for some reason I've been a little bit optimistic with my TBR. My sister is going to be giving birth in like a week or two, so there's that. And then I'm going to be going to a convention, an anime convention, near the end of the month, so there's a lot happening, and hopefully I can get some reading done. Let's just get right into the video. This is gonna be a little bit of a longer one. I'm trying to talk a little bit faster and get through these books a little quickly because we have the TBR portion of the video, and then we also have another portion of the video that came from the prompt. So let's just go into the Sims portion. Let's see what my Sim chose for me. It's a wild ride, so let's go and see what happens. Hello everyone, it's been a while since I've done my Sims TBR, and I'm gonna be back in May to do it. May is going to be a very busy month, so this is going to be an interesting one for me. For today, I am actually going to be asking, what's his name again? It's been a minute since I've looked. Mitchell. I'm going to be asking Mitchell to move in with Karina, so we're gonna ask him. So he's gonna be over, so she's gonna ask him to move in with her. They're not gonna propose to each other yet, but I mean, probably soon, so that's nice. There's Mitchell. Hey. Also, she's going to look for another guy in the next month. If you didn't know, she rolled polyamorous as her, like, you know, preferences. So she's gonna have 2 men. So that's a lot. One is enough, but she wanted another one for some reason. So she's gonna have another one. But for now, Mitchell's gonna move in with her, and I'm really excited about it. So we're gonna ask him to move in with her. I'll be honest with you, I have wicked whims, okay? I've been trying to hide it from you all. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. So I'm not gonna even deny I have it because I read romance. Of course I have wicked whims. Why wouldn't I? So I'm going to go to, this is all new to me. Oh, asked to join a household. Okay, let her at least say hi to him. They also have like they haven't like been intimate or anything. They've been pretty just like, aww. That's cute. They haven't really done anything, but that's okay. They're just taking it slow, and I really appreciate that. She's gonna ask to move in, or him to move in with her, and that's what we're gonna do. Fingers crossed that he agrees. And then we're gonna have 2 Sims in this household. Maybe Mitchell will choose one for me. I don't know if that's a good idea though. He might choose one I don't want. Okay. Okay, he's leaving behind a few people, but I'm sorry. Okay, there's 34,000. I'm gonna do the math. I'm going to subtract. I'm gonna divide a little bit of the money. Not all of it. I was gonna take a lot of it, but that's rude, so I won't do that. That would be $6,800. So I will take $6,800 just because that'll be his division, and that will be enough. Ah, look! Now we can play as Mitchell. This is so weird. So we have Mitchell. He's moved in officially. They're boyfriend and girlfriend still, but they're moving in together. So I'm happy for them. So let's just start with the TBRs now. Let's actually go with the picks, and I'm gonna have Karina choose my books for me. I'll have Mitchell be the 3rd choice. He works? Wait, what's his job? Oh, he's a cook. That's so cute. Okay. She's just napping. What? No! Nah, you're skipping work. I'm sorry. You have more important things to do. And Maribel just ran away. Again. I'll be honest. I don't know why she keeps running away. Alright, well, this is already chaotic. But let's just pick the books. She's on the toilet right now, so we'll just have her choose one. Yeah. Let's just have her read something so I can, you know, get on with it. What did you do to the toilet? What did she actually pick? She picked something. Alright. She's just sitting in front of like a stinky, okay. She got, okay, continue a series. This is the first time I've gotten this, and this is incredibly nice to me. I appreciate this. Stop starting new series and, stop starting new series and work on finishing those series you started months ago and never got back to. Listen, the one I'm gonna fill for this prompt is years in the making, years. So, I deserve the shade, okay? I deserve I deserve that. I deserve it. Don't answer. Her boss is calling because of her not going to work. Mitchell's home. He's having a good time. He actually looks pretty happy, surprisingly. I'm not usually like that after work, but that's all good. So we're gonna have her choose another book, read something. This is the 2nd out of the 3rd choice. She's actually reading in different rooms. I'm pretty proud of her for that. So what's the next one? Next choice. Oh, I was looking at it like, what is this prompt? I forgot. This is a genre prompt. Oh boy. Okay, so this is our genre prompt. This is read a mystery, horror, crime, kind of anything within that realm. Thriller is another one. So like a mystery, thriller, crime, horror book. Okay, this is going to be an interesting one, definitely. I'm not really usually someone that reads any of those genres, so this is like a genre that's outside of my comfort zone, I guess. So that's kind of exciting, I'll be honest with you. Mitchell's home, so we're gonna actually have him do it, and we're gonna have her go to work. It's probably way too late now. Okay, her shift just ended. Never mind. If he's a cook, why does he have like a mechanic outfit? And also look at these two. Look at Fitz and Mitchell. Adorable. All right, what did Mitchell choose? What did Mitchell choose? No. I'm redoing this. I've gotten 2 doubles in the same game. I don't think I want to have doubles. I have 17 prompts. I am not doing doubles. So we already got 2 doubles. I chose mystery. I skipped that part. So I edited that out. I'm not cheating, I promise. He got mystery, I skipped it. Now this is a continuous series. I'm gonna skip this. I will not include doubles as my prompts. It's just not happening. Oh, I think I know what this is. I think. Okay, he chose a fantasy, which is, do I have a fantasy already picked? Oh, this is gonna be interesting. So this also kind of works. I feel like I want to choose a 4th. No, I don't want to choose a 4th prompt. I'm being too, never mind. Okay, so this is the last one, fantasy. So we got a mystery, thriller, crime, horror book, one of those. We have a fantasy choice, and then we have continuous series. A part of me wants to add another prompt, but I think if I did that, I would hate myself. But I think I'm gonna do it anyway. So I've been filming for a long time. Let me just quickly choose another book because I guess I don't like myself right now. So it's a busy month. Why are we doing this? It's fun, I guess. So let's do one more and have Mitchell choose. I swear to God, if it's mystery again, Mitchell, you're grounded from picking books. No, Mitchell, you're done. Mitchell's gonna have a break. Karina, you choose for me, please. Okay, she chose something different. You know, maybe I'll just have... Right now, we're filming a video. This is like the Wicked Winds thing. I need to stop this. The Sims are wild. This is why we can't trust Sims living together with the Winds mod on. I can't do this. Let's just pick a book, please. Karina. Okay. All right, what is this one? TBR chest. Okay, this is supposed to be TBR jar. I fixed it. I am so excited about this, but that means I'm gonna have to add 2 more books to my TBR. I don't think I could read all these books, I'll be honest with you, but I'm excited. So we have TBR jar, fantasy, continuous series, and a mystery, thriller, horror, that kind of thing, suspense. Okay, that's a lot. I don't know how that's gonna work. I'm looking at my TBR right now for May, and I won't be able to finish all these books. I already can tell you that, but I'm excited still. So let's go and see what I choose. Okay, so as you saw, I chose 4 prompts instead of 3 this month. I don't really know why I did this, but in future videos, I'm probably gonna be trying to do 4 prompts. Say I read around 4 to 6 books a month, so 4 prompts might be pushing it some months, but usually, I use this loosely, usually my Sims are nice to me and they give me good prompts. So I'm hoping if I up it to 4, my Sim will be kind to me, but we'll see in the future, I guess. But until then, I'm hoping for the best. So the first thing I'm going to start talking about is a book that I don't have as a prompt, and that is 2 different manga volumes I'm going to be reading, and that is volume 15 and volume 16 of The Promised Neverland. I've been reading this manga for a while now, and I want to just finish it this year, so I'm hoping I can prioritize that. I wanted to get to Spy Family, but there's too many holes in my library, so I will not be getting into it. But because I'm going to an anime convention, I wanted to know the popular anime out there and the manga out there, because there's gonna be a lot of artwork. I can't wait to show you. I'm gonna be doing a vlog on it. I'm so excited about it, but I can't wait to see the artwork. And because there's gonna be a lot of artwork for Spy Family, obviously because it's so popular, I'm gonna watch it on Crunchyroll. I got Crunchyroll for a month to prepare for the anime convention. But yes, 15 and 16 for Promised Neverland. This is a darker, it's kind of horror-esque, this manga series. It is following a group of young characters. Most of them are children, if not almost all of them are children, and they find themselves in it's a place where children without parents go. there's like a mother character who takes care of them, and they eventually get shipped off and sent to families, and then you find out later on that there's a lot darker topics within this, and it is messed up. I've watched the first season of the anime, heard that the second was bad, so I'm not going to get into it, but I will be continuing and finishing this manga series. 15 and 16 I should be getting on Libby soon. So yeah, that's the only thing I have really for manga right now. So let's just move on to my actual prompts and other books I'm going to be reading in the month of May. One of the prompts my sim chose for me was a fantasy book. So for fantasy book, I was already planning on reading this, so it worked out really well for me, but I wanted to get through this book, and I don't know how I feel about it. I'm going to be doing a reading vlog for this entire book. Hopefully I'll probably be doing my like convention footage and this at the same time. I'm probably going to be reading this while, you know, going on and traveling a little bit. I'm nervous, but we're going to talk about it, and that will be Kingdom of Ash by Sarah J. Maas. Yes, the final book in the Throne of Glass series. I am terrified, I'm petrified, I am excited at the same time. I want to show you the artwork, but it might be spoilers. Potential spoilers for character art. Don't look for a second. Isn't that beautiful? Anyway, you can look now. So I'm really excited to be finally finishing this series. I started it I think about 2 years ago, maybe even longer than that. I think probably 3 or so years ago. So I'm finally going to be finishing it. I can't wait to finish this series, and I'm nervous, but I'm hoping I'll enjoy it, and I can't wait to film it and see if I have any good reactions or not. I really want to cry on camera. I think that would be funny. I'm so rude to myself, but it honestly would be kind of funny. I should be able to finish this book. There are a few books on this TBR that I'm a little bit unsure if I'll finish. This one I'm really going to try and prioritize, so I'm going to do my best to do that. I also forgot to mention that I probably won't be finishing Before They Are Hanged by the end of the month. I will be probably about halfway through by the end of the month of April. So I'm probably going to hopefully finish this at the beginning of May. So yeah, I forgot to mention I will be bringing this into May and finishing it then. The next book I'm going to be choosing for the prompt for my Sims game was Continue a Series. This is also going to be finishing a series I have been putting off for a long time. It's just a month of finishing series, which I love. I love that. And that is The Conjuring of Light by V.E. Schwab. I am finally going to be finishing it. I hope at least. I don't know. This one is, I'm unsure if I'll actually finish in May, but I'm going to try my best to actually get to it and finish it. This one is the last book, the Shades of Magic trilogy, and I am a little bit nervous about it. I don't know how I feel about this trilogy yet. I think I like it. I don't know. I think if I had read it like 10 years ago, I would have loved this to death. But I think right now I'm a little bit older and I've read a lot of fantasy books. So like I am really enjoying it. I don't know if I'm enjoying it as much now as I would when I was younger, but I'm really, really liking it. I've already talked about this book a few months ago. I've already read the first 2 books this year. So we're following Kel, and he's able to traverse through, I think, 3 different Londons, and we kind of follow him going through these and doing things that he shouldn't be doing, following people and finding people along the way. The different alternate Londons. There's red, gray, and white, and then there is the black London that has been closed off from the rest of the Londons because it was so corrupted with magic that it had to been sealed off. So you can imagine what might happen within that storyline, but really cool concept and really fun time. So I'm hoping I will enjoy this a little bit more than the second one. I did enjoy the second one, not as much as I would have liked, but I'm hoping this one will be amazing. So fingers crossed. If you've read this, let me know if it's actually really good or not, if it's a good end to the trilogy or not. I'm really hoping it is. Next, I'm going to be going on to my TBR jar portion of this video. My TBR jar is right here, and I chose 2 books out of it. And yeah, I'll show you what those books are. Here's a clip of me choosing the books. All right, past me here. I'm going to be choosing a book from my TBR jar, as you can see here. And I am excited for this. Like, I don't know, right now I don't really have a mood for books. Maybe within the next few weeks I might change my mind and regret this, but I don't have a mood. I think I don't really want adult fantasy. I'm trying to like get down my adult fantasy. So I might put it back in if I get that, but yeah, we're gonna choose one, okay? We're gonna choose one. So let's do that. Some of them are printed. The first few, like I think the first like 100 and something are printed. The other ones are written marker. Some of them are written pen. It's not the best system, but here we are. Anyway, so I'm gonna just go like this. Choose a random one. I got one right here. All right, so, oh dear. So I got 30. Like I said, probably can't see it, but I got 30. And this is on the back, a fantasy romance. You know, I can do fantasy romance, right? Okay, so I have this. Let me show you first. So this is what it is. Oh, can you see it? Well, let's see what it is. Angel's Blood. Oh no. Isn't that like a 20-something part series? The series is called Guild Hunter. I'm pretty sure this is a very long series. Oh no. Let me go check. Let me check. It is that series. Oh yes, indeed it is. The primary series itself only has, I say only loosely, 15 books. Like I do kind of want to start it. A part of me is like, do I want to start this and like stop reading Black Dagger Brotherhood, because the Black Dagger Brotherhood I'm kind of getting over. Like, I do like the books, but they're just so long. Are these books long? These aren't too long. I might actually be tempted to just switch these series over. So this is Angel's Blood. This is the first book in the Guild Hunter series. This is by Nalini Singh, and I am genuinely curious about it. I do kind of want to read it. I don't know if I want to read it right now. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna cheat a little bit. I'm gonna cheat a tiny bit. I'm gonna keep this as an option. I'm going to choose my next one, and then I'm going to decide between the two of them, because it's tempting, but because I am kind of considering DNFing the Black Dagger Brotherhood. Like I said, I really do enjoy the books, but they're just so long, the books, and not only is it so long, but like there's so many books in the series. I don't dislike the series, I am enjoying it, but boy, it takes me a long time to get through. They're all like under 400 pages relatively, so I kind of am interested in this now. Romance. Okay, this is contemporary romance, or just like something along the veins of that. Okay, this is number 32. Wait, this is 30 and this is 32. That's odd. They're very similar. The ones that are earlier on are things that have been on my TBR a little bit longer. Okay, let's see what it is. Okay, this is tempting as well. So this is a magical realism, adult, mental health. I do know what this book is about, but I'm not going to talk too much about it. This is The Midnight Library by Matt Haig. This is a standalone, which is also very tempting right now, but this is a pretty popular book. This is 304 pages, which is also pretty good. Angel's Blood is like 300 something pages, I think like 340 or so pages, and Midnight Library is 304 pages, so they're both pretty short relatively. Anything under like 400, actually anything under 500 pages for me is pretty good. So these are both pretty short books. Let me just think about it for a second. Oh boy, because I am the most indecisive person in the world. I will literally like spin things just so I could determine what I want to do, because I just don't know sometimes what I want to do. I'm the most indecisive person in the entire world, I swear to you. But when it comes to these two, what do I choose? I'm going to see if it's available in my library, and if both of them are available, I'm going to wait until I get closer to May to see how I feel, and then I will decide by then. And I'll show you in a second what that is, so let's go and do that. Alright, so I actually ended up choosing two books. I chose Angel's Blood and I chose Midnight Library. I didn't know what to pick, honestly. I did not know at all. So I put on my community tab on YouTube to see if anyone would help me choose, because I'm very ambivalent. So I was hoping that you all would help me, but it ended up being a 50-50, and it still is to this day. So exactly half draw. So I could not end up choosing one of these. It was so hard for me to actually decide, and because it was a draw on my YouTube channel, I decided to go on my Instagram, and it was a pretty big landslide in comparison to my YouTube channel. Most of the people I follow on Instagram or follow me are kind of like in the fantasy romance genre, so it made sense that people chose the paranormal vampire hunter romance. Like, it makes sense to me why that was chosen, so I am pretty happy with it. I'm a little bit nervous because, like I said, it's like a 15-part series, but I am really excited to be getting into it. So Angel's Blood by Neely, oh my god, why am I so bad at this? So Angel's Blood by Angel's Blood by Nalini Singh. Oh my god, I said it finally. I think her name's Elena, which is ironic because Vampire Diaries. But we're following Elena, I think that's her name at least, and she is a vampire hunter, but she's actually hired by a archangel to hunt another archangel, and there's also a romance between the person that hired her, who is also an archangel. It's a lot, it seems, but I'm kind of excited about it. There's someone already on my Instagram that's like excited for me to talk about it with her, and I'm really pumped to like read this and see if I like it. I don't know if I like it. I feel like it's something I would enjoy. I love paranormal romance, so there's a good chance. And some of the covers near the end of the series are beautiful. I don't know if the series is finished or completed yet. There are 15 books, and there's no thing in the description that says it's the last book in a series, so I have no idea if this is the actual last book in the series or not. If anyone knows that, please let me know. I will be reading this on my Libby app because my Libby library has all 15 books, so I'm excited to try it out and see if I like it, and if I do like it, I'm going to be in for the long haul. And for my last sim prompt, I got mystery, and like I said, this could be crime, this could be horror, thriller, anything within that genre range. And for this, I actually don't know what I'm going to be reading. I have 3 options. I'm going to let myself choose whatever I feel like, because like I said, it's gonna be a busy month and I don't really know if I'll even get to this genre. I'm gonna try my best, but there are 3 options, and I still, even right now, don't even know what I'll choose. So I'll tell you all about the 3 that I have to choose from, and talk about what they are. The first option is actually a book that I found in my laundromat. Our apartment building has a laundromat that has a bookshelf that people put their books in. I put my books in a few times already. I put like 2 there already, and I've taken out like 2 as well. And so people put their books in there. It's kind of like a little library, but in the laundry room, and it's really cute. People just put their stuff in there. The first one, that one that I actually found on the shelf itself, is The Silent Patient. And like I said, I don't know if I could say the author's name. I can try. I will try. This is by Alex Michaelides. I'm sorry, I can't see the author's name, but here it is. This is A Silent Patient. This is a very, very popular thriller. I actually have watched a spoiler-filled video on this years ago, so you might be wondering why I want to read a thriller if I know everything about it. To be fair, my memory is really bad, like I've mentioned already numerous times, so I think I already forgot most of what happens. I think I might know the twist a little bit, but I'm still curious to read it. I don't know if that would actually ruin it for me. Like I said, it's a free book. I might as well maybe try it out. This is about a woman, I believe she's a painter and her husband is a photographer. They live in this like really beautiful big house, and she ends up shooting him and killing him, and she will not speak after that. So she's not going to be speaking, she's not admitting to anything. They try to question her, she won't say anything, and so she gets put into this place where a psychotherapist kind of tries to talk to her and discover what happened and what happened to her husband, and that is kind of what this is about. This is obviously really well known, and I, like I said, kind of know what happens already, but I don't remember enough about that video that I think it would completely ruin it for me. I'm a bit weird. I get spoiled for things all the time, but continue to read the books anyway, so I don't know if this will affect it, but yeah, this is one of the options. Another possibility is The Long Walk by Stephen King. This is a horror. It's kind of more like a thriller-esque horror, I guess you can say. This is about a bunch of young boys who walk along this really long road, and whoever makes it to the end without stopping, I guess, wins something, or at least gets something, I believe. But if you don't end up finishing it, or you slack behind, or you stop, or anything like that, you aren't gonna survive, essentially. You don't live if you don't get to the end. So this is a really interesting one. This is one I've been wanting to read. This is one of the books by Stephen King that I'm the most excited to read, but I still haven't gotten to it, and I should be getting to it, but I haven't. And the last option is a series I do not plan on finishing, because there is over 50 books in the series. Yes, over 50 books. I do not plan on reading all these books. It's more just like a fun thing for me to do, and this is more of a crime, thriller, mystery kind of thing, like detective kind of thing. I think this is the 4th book, I think 3rd or 4th book in the long series from J.D. Robb, and that is Rapture and Death. Rapture and Death is about a detective, Eve, and there is also romance. I thought the romance would be slow because there's over 50 books, but no, they end up being together like the first book, and I was pretty disappointed by that. I was like, there's so much build-up potential, and you make them just bang in the first book? What is this? But there is romance, there is a little bit of steam, it's interesting. J.D. Robb is Nora Roberts. It's just her, like, you know, pseudonym for when she writes mysteries and crimes. This book in particular is about a detective. I think they all follow Eve, and this is like a sci-fi crime thriller kind of series where you kind of follow the detective and you see what's happening, who the killers are. You kind of like discover who they are. It's kind of just, it's a fun time. I did enjoy the last 3 books. This one in particular is about 3 people, and it's been believed that they took their own lives, but Eve kind of realizes it doesn't really make much sense because they're not really linked. They're not really people that seem to know each other. And then she discovers that they all have the same burn on their brains, and she links it toward a virtual reality video game. So like I said, this is like sci-fi-esque. It's kind of modern time within a little bit in the future, and it's actually pretty cool. And the fact that there's like a virtual reality video game thing in this book makes me even more interested. I didn't know that until before I started the video. I am considering doing a video similar to how to Train Your Gavin did, where I think was it Agatha Cristy, where he's like read a book and tried to discover who the killer was and everything. I kind of want to do that. You know, I've played Phoenix Wright, and it kind of gives me that vibe of like trying to figure out who the person is. I don't know, if I did it, I would do a vlog on it and see if we can all discover who the killer is, like do it together. And I would probably do this throughout the series if I ever continue reading the series. So yeah, it just seems like a really fun time. I don't know what I'm going to choose between these 3 books still. I probably won't know until like the day I decide. That is all I really have for this month when it comes to what I might read in May. I will be putting up a picture of the books I might be reading and the page count of them all. That is it for the month of May. I am really excited about this month because of all the amazing things that are going to be happening alongside all the books I'm going to be potentially reading. I don't know if I'll be able to finish all of these. I don't really think I will be able to, but I'm going to try my best to, and hope that I can get to most of them. If you have been here since the beginning of the video, I would say if you want to leave a comment and you have nothing to say, or just like leave it at the end of your own comment, put something like sci-fi related, you know, like aliens, spaceships. I don't really know what other sci-fi stuff there is, but like look for something cool. If aliens ever found emojis, I feel bad for them. Anyway. What am I talking about? So with that, thank you always so much for watching. I appreciate you all for being here. As usual, I hope you have a great day. I hope you have a great reading month in the month of May, and I hope to see you all soon. Goodbye, everyone.